Sorry, ladies. I'm going to come to a block in Sukhasana. Ooh. Morning, Caroline.
Good morning. How's
Even
everyone doing?
Sukhasana is kind of challenging at this time in the morning. Jeez. Okay, we're coming to Sukhasana, Caroline. It doesn't matter which foot is in front, which leg is in front. Just feel comfortable on the block. Allow the groins to open up. And allow the waist and the spine to naturally lengthen. And close the eyes if that feels comfortable. And take a nice big sigh. And another one, just a good measure. That's a nice way to reset the nervous system. Release any tension that you might already feel this morning. Let's watch the breath for a minute. And then we're going to practice a breath technique called Samavriti, which is equal inhale, equal exhale for about a minute. So we'll inhale for 5 and exhale for 5 through the nose. And you can just do this on your own breath cycle. And it's quite nice to actually use the counting as kind of a mantra. And it really helps to settle the fluctuations of the mind by having the mantra of counting to focus on and the breath to focus on. You just bring all of your attention to those two things. And then finish on the exhale and return to regular breathing. And Samavriti has been shown to, your body responds to the 5-second inhale, 5-second exhale within a minute. So it helps to calm the nervous system, to help relieve stress and anxiety. So just try to make time for that in your life, I don't know, once or twice a day, just a minute. It really makes a big difference. Okay, bring your hands together at heart center, and you can dedicate your practice. And take an inhale. Om. Good, and open the eyes. Okay, today we're going to be greeting the morning with sun salutations. Okay, so lots of different versions of sun salutations. I'm going to start by inhaling the arms up. Reach up with the fingertips. belly button to spine, and then look up at the hands and start to apple pick. We're really reaching each hand up individually. You press down with the sit bone, lengthen each side of the waist. Nice. And then exhale the arms down. Good. And take the hands in front on the fingertips. And press down through the tailbone and walk the hands forward any amount. Just lengthening the waist, lengthening the spine. And then inhale, heavy the tailbone, walk the hands back. And take the hands behind your block, behind the hips. And inhale, just arch the spine really gently. Lift the chest, look up. And inhale, come back to center. Inhale the arms up, volcano arms. Again, apple pick. Look up at the hands. Good. Really reach each side of the waist long. And exhale the arms down. Take the right fingertips to the mat and inhale the left arm up, over towards the right. Look up underneath the left armpit. Nice. Lengthen that left side of the waist. Reach through the fingertips, belly button to spine, and exhale the left arm down. Inhale the arms up. Look up at the hands, and exhale the arms back down. Left fingertips to the mat. Inhale the right arm up and over towards the left. Look up underneath the right armpit. Good. Lengthen through the armpit. Press down into the right sit bone. Belly button to spine. And exhale, bring the right hand back down. And then take a block behind the right hip. So bring the right leg in front now. It's already. And belly button to spine. Take the right hand to the block. Inhale the left arm. And exhale to the right knee. Turn to look either to the right or start to turn to look over the shoulder. Any amount. Early on in the class and early on in the day for most of us. You can really notice the difference between yoga classes at 6 a.m. and in the evening. Such a difference in the body. And inhale, come back to center. And take the left leg in front. And settle the sit bones. Just feel that balance between both sit bones and take the block to the left. And I like to actually do my block at highest height, especially, I mean, it's up to you, but at 6 a.m., it's kind of nice to just make things easy. All right, take the left hand to the block and inhale the right arm and exhale to the left knee. Turn to look behind you. And making things easy isn't a bad thing, especially in yoga. We tend to have this feeling that, you know, if it's easy, we're not working hard enough. But in yoga, it's all about just ease and not forcing. Okay, press down into the tailbone, lift through the crown of the head. And inhale, come back to center. And bring the feet together, soles of the feet together. And just rock side to side a little bit, opening up the groins, the hips. You can imagine the kneecaps are reaching away from you, lengthening the insides of the thighs. And then take the left knee over to the right. And that shin is resting in the right foot. And you got the block at the highest height by the right hip. And then inhale the left arm. Reach, reach, reach. Get some nice length. And then exhale the left hand to the right knee. And turn to look behind. Bend the elbows, move them away from each other here to just spread the chest and help you turn into the twist. And complete the twist with the neck. So the neck is a part of the spine. And we're looking over that right shoulder. And inhale, come back to center. Bring the soles of the feet together. And then take the right leg over to the left. And bring the block with you. So the left sit bone is on the block and the right sit bone is just off the block. It helps you to have a nice long spine, easy. Inhale the right arm and exhale to the left knee. Turn to look over the back shoulder. Inhale, press down through the tailbone and lift through the crown of the head. And as you do that, you can probably feel the spine lengthening. And you can bring to mind the samavriti, the equal inhale and exhale. You don't have to do 5 and 5, but maybe 3 and 3, 4 and 4. And inhale, come back to center. And come off the block. And bring the feet together again in Baddha Konasana. And take the left leg over to the right. And you can use a block for your right hand if that helps. And then we're going to take the left hand to the top of the left foot. And just move the left foot back. So you're moving the knee away from you. Yeah, so the left knee is at 90 degrees. And then take the left foot forward slightly so that left knee is at 90 degrees. Good, and then walk the right foot forward so that the right knee is at 90 degrees now. And press down into the block. And the left sit bone is moving down towards the floor. It's probably not going to touch the floor, but you can imagine it moving in that direction. Belly button to spine. Lengthen through the crown of the head. This is a nice hip opener. Okay, and then you can bring the hand off the block, bring the left hand behind, and exhale, take the knees to center and then over towards the left. So we're going to do the same on the other side now. You can just move the left foot forward, right foot forward, and then bring the block with you. Press down into the block. And just try to bring the torso towards the center line. It might be challenging on that right hip. Depends which side is more stiff or more challenging for you. Mine is for sure my right side. Reach through the crown of the head and just try to relax the shoulders. Inhale, 4. Exhale, 4. Good. Okay, and then take both hands behind you. Bring the knees to center and then cross the shins and come to lay on your back. It's time to take the first layer off. All right. So we're going to lay on your back, legs out in front. Reach, really extend through the heels. So you're trying to lengthen the heels towards the bottom of the mat. And inhale the arms overhead. So the fingertips are reaching behind you to try to reach the back of the mat to Dagi Mudra. Draw the belly button in towards the spine. Close the eyes. And for 30 seconds, we're going to focus on Samavriti. Inhale 5, exhale 5. And keep the belly button drawing in towards the spine. And imagine the pelvic floor is lifting towards the belly button. And then hold it there. And we're engaging the Mula Bandha in this position by drawing the pelvic floor up. And a bandha is kind of like an energy lock or some kind of internal movement, and there are different bandhas within the body that help us kind of contain energy. Okay, and then exhale, swan dive the arms alongside the body and draw the knees in towards the chest. Take the hands to the shins and just roll side to side a little bit. And step the feet down and take a strap. Take the strap around the right foot and reach the right foot up towards the ceiling and reach the left leg long. Release the shoulders into the mat and lengthen through the right heel. And the toe comes down towards the shin. With each exhale, lengthen a touch more through the heel. Release the shoulders. Relax the jaw. And take the left foot into the strap as well. And adjust as much as you need to here. Reach with the heels. And then on the exhale, start to draw the legs towards the torso. Any amount. And maybe you can start to feel that towards the top of the hamstrings, the glutes, and the lower back. Lengthen the spine, belly button to spine. And then take the right leg down to the mat. Press into the calf and the hamstring of the right leg. Then reach through the left heel. And draw the toes towards the shin. Couple more breaths here. And release the left foot. Take the strap away. Bend the knees. Take the arms alongside the body, fingertips pointing to the ceiling. Exhale, lift the hips into bridge pose. Press into the triceps to lift the chest. And inhale, lower the hips. Exhale, take the knees to the chest. Rock side to side. And inhale, press the feet down. Take the elbows alongside. Exhale, lift the hips. Bridge pose. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, take the knees to the chest. And step the feet down and then lengthen the legs along the mat. Reach away with the heels. Inhale the arms above the head and reach behind you with the fingertips. Draw the belly button in towards the spine and lift the pelvic floor to the belly button. And exhale, take the hands alongside the body, bend the knees, and take the right ankle to the left knee, arms out to the side, in a T position, palms facing down. Lift the hips to the right, and exhale over to the left. Take the right foot to the left and look out over the right shoulder. And lengthen through the outside of the hip. Imagine the kneecap is moving forward and up. So it's moving towards where the wall meets the ceiling. And inhale, come back to center. Pick up the hips, move them to the left. And exhale over to the right. Look out over the left shoulder. And inhale, come back to center. Step the right foot down, left ankle to right knee. Pick up the hips, move them to the left. And exhale the foot over towards the right. Look out over the left shoulder. And again, imagine the kneecap is moving towards the diagonal of the room. So lengthening the outside of the left hip. Belly button to spine. And inhale, come back to center. Pick up the hips, move them to the right. Exhale over to the left. Look out over the right shoulder. And inhale, come back to center. Step the left foot down. And cross the shins. And roll to sit. And then roll through onto your knees. Okay, and then keeping the hips over the heels, we're going to walk the hands forward for child's pose. So the forearms can come down to the mat. Just let this be a really easy child's pose. Samavruti. Let your mind focus on the counting and the breath. And inhale onto all fours. I'm going to move through 5 cat-cows. So inhale, arch the spine. Exhale, chin to chest. And you can kind of play around with your cat-cows if you want here. Moving the hips to each side. Really exaggerating the flexion of the spine. Whatever feels good. Mum, just move the hands a bit closer together so they're right underneath the shoulders. Good. And everybody really spread the fingers, kind of like a starfish. Okay, and then the next time you flex the spine, come back to center, to neutral, and tuck the toes, and reach back into a bent knee down dog. So you can bend your knees any amount. You just work through different bends to see what feels good for your hamstrings. It's going to be different for everybody. Relax the head. Maybe shake the head yes and no. Let the head hang down towards the mat. And imagine the sit bones are moving back and up towards that space where the wall meets the ceiling. And exhale, take the knees gently towards the mat, back to all fours. And we're going to shift the hips from left to right, kind of like wagging the tail of a dog. So keeping the head still, the shoulders still. Look slightly forward, belly button to spine, just the action of the hips. Okay, and then come back to center. And we're going to circle the hips, but as though you can imagine yourself hula hooping. So it's really just the hips moving. Like in a hula hoop, it's really just has to be the hips. So if you can't hula hoop, imagine the hips going left, front, right, back. And the tailbone kind of stays center, the head stays center. Just the hips moving. Good. And then change direction. Mum, you should be good at this. You're really good at hula hooping. Okay, and then come back to center. And exhale, sit back on the heels. Forehead comes to the mat for child's pose. And bring your attention to the body. Check in with the body. Check in with the energy in the body. And inhale onto all fours. Tuck the toes and come to stand. You're going to come to stand at the top of the mat in Tadasana. Feet right underneath the hips. Good. All 10 toes pointing forward, belly button to spine. Inhale the arms up. Look up at the hands. Exhale, swan dive forward, leading with the chest into Uttanasana. And let the head hang, let the hands hang. Release the back of the neck, look towards the thighs. You can bend the knees here if that feels good. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. Lengthen the spine, so really move the crown of the head forward. And exhale, Uttanasana. Bend the knees, inhale, reverse swan dive the arms up. Reach up with the fingers. And exhale, Tadasana. Okay, palms facing forward. And close the eyes for a moment here. And listen to the body. Feel the connection of the feet to the earth beneath you. Okay, open the eyes. And inhale the arms up. Reach with the fingers. Exhale, swan dive forward. Take hands to opposite elbows. Rock side to side. Relax the back of the neck. Come back to center. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. Bend the knees, take the hands to the mat. Exhale, step the left foot back into a lunge on the right. So fingertips are on the ground. The left leg is straight. Reach through that left heel. Look towards the front of the mat, belly button to spine. Breathe easy. And exhale, step the left foot forward and the right foot back. And again, extend through the right heel. Draw the right femur bone up towards the hamstring. So the right leg is engaged. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. Exhale, Uttanasana. Hands are hanging. Head is hanging. Weight is in the heels. And take the hands to the hips, bend the knees, and inhale, come to stand. Nice. Okay, inhale the arms up. Take the hands together. Look up at the hands and move the hands back a few inches. So you're arching the back. Belly button to spine. And exhale, swan dive forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. Bend the knees. Exhale, come back to all fours. Good, Mum, bring your hands together again so they're underneath the shoulders. Good, a little bit more. Nice. Everybody spread the fingers so you have a nice wide base. And then exhale, sit back on the heels. Inhale, slide the chin and chest forward. I'm going to do this 2 more times. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, slide forward. Last time, keep the belly button engaged. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, slide forward. And tuck the toes for down dog. Paddle out the feet. Spread the fingers. And take the weight in the knuckles and the palm of the hand. And slide the shoulder blades down the back. And look forward to the hands. And exhale, walk the feet towards the hands. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. And exhale, Uttanasana. And take the hands behind the calves. And exhale, draw the nose towards the knees. And if that's too intense, you can always bend the knees. Relax the back of the neck. Weight is in the heels. And bend the knees. And inhale, reverse swan dive. Look up at the hands. Keep reaching with the fingertips. Slide the shoulder blades down the back. And inhale, sit back into chair pose. Weight is in the heels. Reach with the fingertips. Belly button to spine. Nice. Lift the chest slightly. Exhale, swan dive forward. If you have blocks close by, you can just take the blocks underneath the hands. Weight is in the heels and lift the sit bones towards the ceiling. Really lengthen the backs of the legs. And take the blocks to the lowest height, lengthwise, so you can place the hands on them. And exhale, step the feet back into downward facing dog with the hands on the blocks. And shift the weight back into the hips. And you can probably notice that the heels are much closer to the ground here. So just guide them towards the ground. And it's not really about the destination here. So don't worry if the heels don't touch the ground. Shift the weight back into the hips. Release the head. And bend the knees, look forward to the hands, walk the feet forward. And move the blocks to either side. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. Good, nice long spine. Bend the knees, exhale, take the hands to the mat, plank pose. Good, reach through the heels, belly button to spine, and look just forward of the hands. Firm the shoulder blades. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Slide the shoulder blades. And exhale, down dog. And pedal out the feet. Good. Inhale the right leg into the air. Exhale, step the right foot forward and ground the back foot and come to stand. Step the left foot over to the left slightly. Hands to hips. And exhale, bend the right knee towards 90 degrees for warrior one. Press into the back foot. Lift with the crown of the head. And imagine the tailbone is drawing like a magnet down to the mat. Nice, lift the chest. And inhale the arms into the air. Look up at the hands. Exhale, hands to the mat, plank pose. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the left leg into the air. Reach behind you. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Ground the back foot and come to stand. Move the right foot over. Hands to hips. Torso is pointing to the front leg. And exhale, into the left knee for warrior one. And the back leg is straight. So really press down into the outside of that back foot. And only move the left knee, like only bend the left knee as much as you can while maintaining the strength of that back leg. Inhale the arms up towards the ceiling, belly button to spine, slide the shoulder blades. Exhale, hands to the mat, plank pose. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bend the knees, look forward to the hands, and step or jump the feet forward. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. And exhale, Uttanasana. Walk the feet together. Press the inner thighs together. Inhale, chair pose. Good, and bring the hands together at heart center. Really sit back into the hips. Nice. Lift the chest, belly button to spine. Inhale, straighten the legs, reach the hands up. Keep pressing the hands into each other. Lift with the fingertips. And exhale, Tadasana. Great. Step the feet to hip width apart again. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward, leading with the chest. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. Exhale, hands to the mat, step or jump back to plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And take the right toes behind the left heel and ground that left heel with the weight of the right foot. So the big toe is to the left of the heel, the other toes are to the right. And then imagine the sit bones are moving back and up. So you really get a nice extra lengthening in the top of the hamstring. And step the right foot down, and then take the left toes behind the right heel. Ground it down. And the sit bones go back and up. And step the left foot down, paddle out the feet. And bend the knees, look forward to the hands, and step or jump the feet forward. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. And exhale, Uttanasana. Take the hands to the hips, bend the knees, and inhale, come to stand. Good. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. Take the hands on the hips, bend the knees, and exhale, step the left foot back into crescent lunge. So run the toes. Nice. Reach forward into that front knee. Extend back with the back heel. Take the hands to cactus arms and just slide the shoulder blades down the back, but keep the elbows in line with the shoulders. So lift the elbows slightly, Caroline. Good. Engage that left quad, belly button to spine. Take the hands to the hips, bend the left knee, and exhale, step the left foot forward. And exhale, step the right foot back. Good. Reach back with the right heel. Engage the quad. Nice. Lift with the crown of the head. Belly button to spine. Lift the chest slightly. And bring the arms to cactus arms. And slide the shoulders down the back. while maintaining the height of the elbows. Good. Reach back an inch or two with the right heel. Nice. Belly button to spine. Take the hands to the hips, bend the right knee, exhale, step the right foot forward. And fold forward at the hips. Reach with the crown of the head. And exhale, Uttanasana. Just going to hang here for a moment. Okay, and take the hands to the hips, bend the knees, inhale, come to stand. All right, bring the hands together at heart center. Good. Press down through all four corners of the feet. Lift through the crown of the head. Inhale the arms up, keeping the hands together in prayer pose. Look up at the hands. Exhale, swan dive forward. Bend the knees. Take the hands to the floor and the triceps on the knees. So you're really bending the knees. Let the head release. And you're kind of taking the weight of the triceps on the shins and the knees. All 10 toes pointing forward. And straighten the legs. Take the hands to the hips. Inhale, come to stand. Bring the hands together at heart center. Inhale the arms up. And exhale the hands over towards the right for a lateral stretch. Look up at the hands. Press into the left foot. Inhale, center. And exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, swan dive forward, Uttanasana. Bend the knees. Take the fingertips to the mat and the triceps to the knees. Release the back of the head. And take the hands to the hips. Inhale, come to stand. Okay, bring the hands together at heart center again. Firm the shoulder blades. Press into the feet, belly button to spine. Lift through the crown of the head. Inhale the arms up. Reach with the fingers, hands are still pressing into each other. And then inhale, take the hands a couple of inches behind the head, reaching up with the fingers. Back is slightly arched. Exhale, swan dive forward. Uttanasana, fingertips to the mat. You can bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. Exhale, step or jump back to plank pose. And reach through the heels, belly button to spine. Lift the right leg a few inches. And step it down. Exhale, lift the left leg. And we'll do one more on each side. So exhale, lift the right. And inhale, step it down. Exhale, lift the left. Inhale, step it down. And exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pedal out the feet. Take a few breaths here. Just move your hands towards each other a little bit. And bend the knees. Exhale, step or jump the feet forward. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. Exhale, Uttanasana. Bend the knees, take the hands to prayer position. Inhale, Tadasana. Take a breath and then inhale the hands up. Look up at the hands and just move them back a couple of inches. Keep reaching with the fingertips. And exhale, Tadasana. Good. Okay, come to kneel on the mat in Vajrasana. So knees are together, feet are together, and you can always use a block here or a cushion or whatever blanket you need to. And imagine the kneecaps are lengthening away from you. So we're really lengthening the hip flexors, the quads. Lift the chest slightly, ground the tailbone. Good. And then if you have a block or something, just move that to one side. We're going to exhale forward into child's pose. And then take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, and exhale, roll forward onto the crown of the head, lifting the hips. Reach the arms behind. And inhale, sit back on the hips. And lift the chest. Come to kneel and take the hands behind you on the fingertips. Inhale, lift the chest. Come back into child's pose. Exhale, fold forward into child's pose. Take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers with the weird finger on top. Exhale, roll forward onto the crown of the head, lift the hips. Firm the shoulder blades. Exhale, sit back on the heels. Inhale, lift the chest. Take the hands to the fingertips to the mat. And lift the chest. Good. Keep lifting the chest. And then exhale, fold forward into regular child's pose. And inhale, come to kneel in Vajrasana, just regular kneeling. And then kneel on the shins. Inhale. Good. Inhale the arms up. Look up at the fingers. And exhale, swan dive into all fours. Do 3 cat-cows. So inhale, arch the spine. Exhale, chin to chest. Good, and then complete the one that you're on. Come back to neutral and walk the knees back a few inches. Come into kneeling plank. Belly button to spine. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. And then bring the knees to the mat and exhale, child's pose. Good, breathe easy. And inhale, come to all fours. And then come to sit on a block again in Sukhasana. With the right leg in front. And bring a block to outside the right hip. Inhale, take the block, take the hand to the block. Inhale the left arm and exhale to the right knee. Turn to look over the shoulder. And listen to your body. So listen to what it's telling you now. Is this easier than at the beginning? Different? Harder? The same? There's no right or wrong answer. Sometimes we expect it to be easier because we've done more work, but whatever your body is telling you this morning. And inhale, come back to center. Take the left leg in front. Press the left hand into the block. Inhale the right arm. And exhale to the left knee. And turn to look behind you. Press into the tailbone and lift with the crown of the head. And inhale, come back to center. Bring the feet together in Baddha Konasana. And just rock side to side, really lengthening the groin. Good. Okay, and then bring the knees together and come off the block. And again, bring the feet together in Vajrasana. Okay, and then take the left knee over towards the right. And then going to take a hold of the top of the left foot again and move the knee back. So it's in 90 degrees. And then walk the right foot forward so that both knees are at 90 degrees. Press into the block with the right hand and try to guide the torso back towards the center. Belly button to spine. Relax the shoulders. Guide the left sit bone towards the mat. And that's absolutely about the journey, not the destination. Pretty impossible for anybody, just with the structure of the body, for the sit bone to press into the mat, but it's about the movement. And if this is intense, which it will be if you have tight hips, just really focus on the samavriti. Maybe 4 and 4. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Belly button to spine. And take the right hand to the mat, left hand to the mat. Inhale, knees to center, and exhale them over towards the left. And then bring the block over to the left side. And walk the right foot back maybe, left foot forward, whatever you need to do to get the knees to 90 degrees. And then press into the block with the left hand. Center the torso. Breathe easy. And if it's too intense for whatever reason, you can always walk the back knee forward a little, so it's not quite so intense at 90 degrees. Belly button to spine. Think about the right sit bone moving towards the ground. And try to notice where you might be gripping in the pelvis and the hips, or maybe in the jaw, throat, shoulders, even the feet. Okay, and then take the block away, take the left hand to the mat, right hand to the mat. Inhale, knees to center, and then cross the shins and roll down to lay on your back. And just bring one of the blocks so that you can have it close by. Reach the legs long, belly button to spine. Take the hands alongside the body. This is like a laying down mountain pose. So reach away with the feet. Imagine you are in mountain pose. So the feet are at hip width apart, pressing them into an imaginary floor. All 10 toes pointing up towards the ceiling. Belly button to spine. And then inhale the arms overhead into a laying down volcano. Reach with the fingertips. Exhale, swan dive the arms and lift the knees. So the knees come in towards the chest and take the hands to the shins. And inhale the feet down, bend the elbows, and lift the hips for bridge pose. And inhale, lower the hips. Exhale, take the knees in towards the chest. And inhale, take the feet down, and then take the block for the lowest height underneath the sacrum. And just allow the sacrum to settle into the block there. Take some nice breaths into the belly. Feel the tension leaving the lower back, hip flexors. Draw the belly button in towards the spine. And exhale, slowly lift the right knee to 90 degrees. And then slowly lift the left knee to 90 degrees. Take the arms alongside the body with the palms facing up. Release the shoulders, belly button to spine. And inhale, lengthen the right heel up towards the ceiling. And take the left leg to meet it. Reach up with the heels. Belly button to spine. And bend the knees. Belly button all the way to the spine. And exhale, slowly step the right foot down. And the left foot. And lift the hips, take the block away. And take the arms out to the side, palms facing up. Right ankle to left knee. Take up the hips, move them to the right. And exhale the right foot over to the left. Look out over the right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Take up the hips, move them to the left. And exhale over to the right. Look out over the left shoulder. Relax the shoulders. Inhale back to center. Move the hips back to center and then step the right foot down. Left ankle to right knee. Take up the hips, move them to the left. And exhale the left foot over to the right. Look to the left. Inhale, center. Take up the hips, move them to the right. And exhale to the left, look out to the right. And inhale, come back to center. Center the hips and take the left foot down. Exhale, knees to chest. And just rock side to side. And set the feet down, bend the elbows. Inhale, lift the hips, bridge pose. And inhale, lower the hips. Exhale, knees to chest. And step the feet down. Reach the right leg long. Reach the left leg long. And again, imagine you are in mountain pose. Inhale the arms overhead. Reach with the fingertips. Draw the belly button in towards the chest, towards the spine. And imagine the pelvic floor is lifting towards the belly button. And feel that bandha, that energy lock. Keeping the energy contained in the belly. Press away with the heels, reach with the fingertips. And exhale the hands alongside the body. Palms facing up in Shavasana. You can just relax the feet now. Allow the toes to kind of relax into 45 degrees. Release the shoulders so the first knuckle comes towards the mat. And let's take a moment to listen. Listen to the breath. What is it telling you right now? And listen to the body. Are you gripping anywhere? Do you feel open? And listen to the energy, the vibrations of the body. Okay, and wiggle the toes and fingers. And bend the knees. Exhale, take them in towards the chest. And inhale, roll over onto the right. Just pause here for a second. And press the left hand into the mat. And come to kneel in any comfortable position. Okay, and bring the hands together at heart center. Thank you for joining me this morning for some nice, energizing sun salutations. Namaste.